previous December daily albums, I had this star cut out with this like cut file already on top of it, and it opened up just to the red cardstock and so forth. So I am trying to use this in order to tell my ornament story. So I took a picture, a flat lay of all of the new ones I have so far, but there is one more new one that I'll add later on. And so I was gonna have it in a page protector and then just cut this out maybe of just that. But I do love this gold star paper. I just want it to be gold without the red and the gold and the stripes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Recreate this and then label these with the numbers. So I think there's eight new ones. And so then I'll have the journaling of 8 new and why we got them, because they all mean something. And then perhaps put a photo in the back. But my problem is with photos, because I don't have Photoshop and stuff. Like if I do a 4x6 or something like that, like most of it could fit. But then like you're left with the tips and stuff. So maybe, because look, I can get the point of that one and most of that one into it and then just cut off and then just figure out what I would do with the corners. So we could do like a photo on the back side. And I'm also going to cut out a large number 8 on black cardstock. I feel will be good on this one. So I think I used my silhouette for this, but I feel like I don't want to bust out the whole kit and caboodle for it. So I'm just going to trace it and use my X-Acto knife. Yeah, so that way. Or, let's see, maybe if I could do it like this right now. Where's my X-Acto knife? So let's get started. Okay, so I take the time to cut each side of the star out with my X-Acto knife by the brand Slice. And this one is really good because it just works like a pen, better than my other like just exposed blade of an X-Acto knife. And don't get me wrong, if you did it on your silhouette, that would guarantee accuracy and clean, smooth lines. That wasn't my goal here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not to the normal eye able to see if it's imperfect, which is okay with me. I think more of the time, in order to not have December daily fatigue mid-month, it's important to kind of save your energy in areas that you can. And this was just one of those areas where I was like, let's just get the page done rather than perfect and be stuck on it for a week and then you're behind in this whole monthly project. So it worked out great. Like you really can't even tell. The edges that the points are a little bit jagged, but you can't even tell. So I had it as a foundation page for last year, never used it, and I'm using it now because I know it's Crystal and Dante. She recently did something like this for one of her stories, using like the shape cut file for like a decorative page, and I just loved it. And I was like, oh my god, like I totally have that from last year. Let me find it. Let me use it. And so that's what I did. So here I am also adding those numbers around all of the ornaments, which come through 1 through 8. And so I thought I was going to cut out a large 8 in black cardstock, but I decided I found this wood veneer piece, so I just painted it black. And now, since that part is done, I'd also decided that instead of just having a regular 8x10 photo, I do have photos when we went to Hobby Lobby and picked these, like a few of them out, and I have that on my phone. So I printed the 2x3 quad photo for 4x6, and I saw this done by Pam Baldwin in the creative team, where she kind of just slices her bigger photo, the 8x10, at some portion, and then makes like a hidden flap / door on her page. And so that's what I'm doing. So I was just measuring out like how thick I made it, and I'm using that plaid cardstock. I scored it down the middle, and so now I'm just trying to line up where I'm going to have to do my slice on my photo, and I moved a few of the stickers around because they were right in the middle of it. So then I have this little booklet, almost like a little flap that has more photos underneath it. And what's also about special is I also saw Miss Scrappin' Plans recreate this too. So a few ladies on the creative team have done this, and so I was just like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity. So let me show the photos of Valentina shopping for, I think, like 4 of the 8. I did go with her. That's why she picked them out. And it's the French fries, the gingerbread men, the tiger head, and okay, that was it. Just 3 of the photos, because then I add more journaling on that shopping trip and why we chose them. Yeah, the French fries definitely her. That's pretty much all my 4-year-old eats. And then like the gingerbread people and the tigers. She just loves the tigers. And so I'm just adding a tab on my star page, and then we will get to embellishing the star page momentarily. But I love the way this came together. Okay, so my 8 that I painted black is all nice. I've pulled a few little tabs that I've had in my collection, so that is there. This is all put together as well. I even included the journaling, so that's all done. And this flap works really well. I do think I'm going to use this holiday favorite with the black as my tab. So I'll put this on here as well. Actually, and then we'll just put some cuteness onto with my number and go call it a day. Okay, that looks good. So I think these will be put on the side. So I did all the journaling on the inside of my star as well to indicate where we found all of our ornaments. So that is all written on. So when this is open, this will be here. This was an Allie Edwards freebie from her blog post. So I do think I'm just gonna do that, keeping it all star, as you can see. And all right, and I love this cluster too. So this was a tag from my collection. I think these were gift tags from Target. The acetate ones are all from Elle Studio from last year, and then this is an Allie Edwards one from the tag set this year. So yeah, we are loving using up. That's what I would actually like to say, that so far, day 8, I am using the collection really well. Hopefully I don't have very much left. If I can put a big dent in this year's kit, that would be amazing. All right, so I have that, and I have a feeling I need to put this between heavy paper pads just so that it doesn't warp and get all weird. Let me add my little star. Okay, while that dries, let me put that between here. I always keep a pack of paper pads near me so I can always have things dry flat as much as possible. So let's remove the little ones and go from there. Okay, so the last portion you'll see me do is the star clusters on the front and back of my star page. I do let it sit overnight to get it as flat as possible with paper stacks underneath it. And that will wrap up story number 8. I hope if you're new here, you consider subscribing. And if you could, give this video a thumbs up. Till next time, everyone. Bye.